Hi, boys and girls. Let's get started with our reading. Let's start with our letter sounds. Point to the first sound and get ready. Here we go. Ang, I, k, s, ing, ong, sh, ang, ing, j, wa, ing, d, k, unk, ch, ing, ang. Great job. Why don't you press pause, go ahead, practice your sounds, then press play when you're ready. All right, let's look at the sounds that we're working on this week. This week, we're working on long vowel sounds made with a magic silent E. Remember, when there is a magic silent E at the end of a word, the vowel is long. All right, let's look. We've got A, apple, A, safe, A, E, ed, E, Pete, E, I, itch, I, pine, I, O, octopus, O, home, O, U, up, U, mule, U, rule, O. All right, let's see if we can read some words with a magic silent E. We have first short vowel because there's no magic silent E, and then when you go past the arrow, you'll see the word with a magic silent E. So let's read the short vowel, then let's read it with a magic silent E. Cap. Now over here we have a magic silent E. So we're going to cross out that letter E and make the A long. So now we have cape. Look at the next one. Mad. All right, let's see what happens when we put the magic silent E on the end. We have made, rid. Let's make it with a magic silent E. We have ride, hop. Let's make it with a magic silent E. Hope. All right, on this side, I'm going to say the short vowel sound. Then I'll move and cross off the magic silent E, and I want you to read the long vowel side. Kit. All right, let's move and cross out the magic silent E. And what word do we have? Good job. Tub. Move the magic silent E. And what word do we have? Con. Move the magic silent E. Excellent. Not. Move over with the magic silent E. Whoops, let's put that over the magic silent E because the E is silent. Excellent. All right, boys and girls, after you finish your work today, you are going to seesaw to me. You're going to find the Magic Silent E page, and I want you to read the Magic Silent E words. All right, let's look at our reading today. It's called The Zoo Trip. I'd like you to take the reading out of your folder. First, I want you to listen to me read it. Then, you'll be my echo. And finally, today, we'll read it together. Are you ready? First, listen to me read. The Zoo Trip. Jill got up one morning very happy. It was the day her class had a trip to the zoo. She jumped out of bed and got ready. Then she ran downstairs, ate breakfast, and got on the bus for school. During the ride, she talked to her friends about their good day. When the class got to the zoo, Jill walked around with her group. They saw elephants, tigers, giraffes, and monkeys. Jill liked the zebras the best. There were 6 of them. They were eating grass and walking around. Jill loved their stripes. The last thing Jill did at the zoo was taking a picture of the zebras. She couldn't wait to show her family the best part of her zoo trip. All right, this time I want you to be my echo. Are you ready? Okay. The Zoo Trip. Jill got up one morning very happy. It was the day her class had a trip to the zoo. She jumped out of bed and got ready. Then she ran downstairs, ate breakfast, and got on the bus for school. During the ride, she talked to her friends about their good day. When the class got to the zoo, Jill walked around with her group. They saw elephants, tigers, giraffes, and monkeys. Jill liked the zebras the best. There were 6 of them. They were eating grass and walking around. Jill loved their stripes. The last thing Jill did at the zoo was taking a picture of the zebras. She couldn't wait to show her family the best part of her zoo trip. All right, boys and girls, I want you to press pause and I want you to practice reading. I want you to read this passage one time, all on your own. When you're done, go ahead and press play. All right, good job practicing your reading. It's very important that each day you practice your reading, because on Friday, you'll seesaw this reading to me. Now, let's look at the questions that go with this reading. I want you to do your best job answering these questions. Number 1 says, who is the main character in the story? Do you remember who this story was about? Go ahead and answer this question. Start by restating the question. Say, the main character is, and then write who the main character is. Go ahead, press pause, do that, then press play. All right, let's look at number 2. Number 2 says, what is the setting of the story? Is it the park, the zoo, or the museum? Go ahead and color in the circle next to your answer. All right, number 3 says, what are 2 animals Jill saw at the zoo? Go ahead and answer this question. Again, use a complete sentence to answer it. I'll start it for you. 2 animals Jill saw at the zoo were, and go ahead and write 2 of the animals. All right, press pause. When you're all done, press play. All right, boys and girls, you did a great job today. Keep practicing your reading. I'm very proud of all your hard work.